Thanks for joining us on Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here at Jefferson High School with Lady Dragons head coach Greg Brown. Coach Brown, I always appreciate getting the chance to talk to you about your team. Phenomenal season you got going so far, but thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Glad you're here today.
I am too, and man, it's really exciting right now. Exciting time for your program. You're 9-0, you're 1-0 in region play, ranked number 2 in the state. So I imagine that even you would kind of say that you couldn't ask for much of a better start at this point.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. We've gotten off to a great start. Kids are playing really, really hard, buying into what we're trying to do. And I think just being in year 2 of my tenure here, everybody just feels a little more comfortable, kind of knows what to expect. And just getting that consistent effort, night in and night out, I think everybody's just more comfortable.
Yeah, and the thing I really like about looking at your schedule so far and what you all have accomplished is the fact that not only are you 9-0 because there's been some blowout wins in there, but you've had 4 games that were really tough. You got Banks County, usually a state-ranked opponent, Dawson County as well, a top 10 team, Mill Creek, Druid Hills, and those are the games you come out on top in the close ones. How big was that for you as a coach to see that?
Well, definitely, we tried to toughen our schedule up from last year. I took the job late. The schedule was already set, but we definitely wanted to make things a little tougher this year because we had everybody coming back, and we have definitely played some quality opponents who I definitely think are going to get us ready for region play, and then for the region tournament and the state tournament. I think that's how you get better, and our kids just really enjoy that. I mean, you have to play certain people on your schedule, but those tough games are what our kids enjoy being in, and especially when you can win them, you feel good about it after you get done, and I think it's only going to benefit us down the road.
Oh, absolutely, because the later you get in the season, those games are going to get tougher anyway. So the really unique thing about this program is last year making the surprise quarterfinal run with such a young group. We knew you were going to be talented and great coaching and all that, but to make the quarterfinal run was pretty special. But this year, you're kind of in a similar situation where you still have a really young team. How exciting is that to look and know that the future is just continuing to be bright?
Everybody kind of forgets that a little bit because everybody thought we were young last year. We really were, but we only have one senior this year. And so we're not much different. We're a year older, but we're still relying on some kids who are still young. And I think the benefit for us is last year we played a lot of kids in our system, and we're doing the same thing again this year. So those kids who were freshmen and sophomores, they got playing time last year. Well, now they're a year older, more comfortable within our system and understanding what it takes to play at a high level. And I think it benefits us to play as many kids as we do within our system, because I don't ever feel like you're going to have an off year because you constantly got kids who have experience coming back every single year. And plus, it's exciting. Every kid in practice feels like they got a chance to compete for playing time, and I think it makes our practices more competitive, and which makes for exciting basketball.
Yeah, and it makes it exciting too. And looking at the fact that you got a Livy Blackstock and then Shauna Gaither, both all-state guards for you, that sophomore and junior. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So talk about those two and how special they are and how instrumental they are to the success of this team.
Well, I think everybody kind of knew what to expect out of Livy. I was fortunate when I took this job that, we can hand the ball to a kid who just works so hard. And I've never been around a kid who puts more time in the gym than she does to get herself ready to play. And I just have total trust in her. And Livy's just been really, really good. I think Livy's adjusted her game because people are keying on her a little bit more this year. And with us missing Natalia, who was kind of that third scorer in our group last year, people have really, really tried to take Livy away, and Livy's found other ways to score besides just catch and shoot. And then Deshawn, I think, is the one that's kind of surprised some people. I'm not surprised. I saw the kind of summer that she had. She's really, really worked on her game to get better. And she's just so explosive and just has a motor, plays hard all the time. And she's been a key for us offensively and defensively. She guards the other team's best player and enjoys doing that. And that's a big deal when your best players also want to guard and defend. That goes a long, long way.
Yeah, and that's actually exactly where I was going next. Is that everyone talks about the offense because it's so high tempo, so electric. Like you said, Livy's got so many options out there. It doesn't just have to be her. It doesn't just have to be Deshauna. It can be Chloe Hyde. It can be a number of other players on the team that can step up. Natalia Bolden as well. So, but the defense, how much of that defense do you guys put a focus on? And how much does that kind of work with your offense?
Well, you ask them. We put probably more than they want to on it. We practice it a lot. And again, I think just being in year 2 with our system in place allows us to do a little bit more defensively. And they just understand we're a little bit undersized, and they know that. But we have to defend. We have to defend. We have to rebound. It's a point of emphasis for us every single game. And I just like that our kids want to defend. It's hard to get kids to buy into that, especially in the day and age we live in today when everybody's about me and social media. You're not going to see a defensive stop on social media. You're going to see a fancy layup or a bomb three or a dunk. Or you're not going to see a 25-second defensive possession to where we hold them to one shot and we get the defensive rebound and now we're going the other way, which gets this coach fired up. You know, but you don't see that. But that's the kind of stuff that we talk about around here, and that's a big deal to us.
Absolutely. And how much of a challenge is it as a head coach to have so much success and hype around a team, but also try to keep them grounded? You know, you want them to enjoy their success, but not get too caught up in it.
I really don't talk. We really don't talk about it. We talk about, okay, what's next? You know, we'll play a game tonight, and then we're moving on to the next one because we know every game is different. That we've got to bring our best every single game, and our kids have done a really good job of buying into that. I think last year we started off with very little fanfare. Nobody thought much, and then about this point, everybody was like, "Oh, wait a minute, you know, what's going on?" And so, but I thought we really handled it from that point on. We just talk about playing one game at a time, being the best version of ourselves today. And our kids have really bought into that. I have a very unselfish team who they just want to win. They just want to win. They don't care about the numbers or the stats, and you know they just want the W.
They just want the W, and hopefully to end the season with the
W.
Would be awesome.
That's right.
So last year you come off the quarterfinal trip. How much do you feel that kind of fuels the team this year to know not only that they can get there, but now they're hungry to go further?
Well, I think getting there was a big deal for this group last year, and we were just close enough in that game to where they can taste what it feels like to be there, and to go on past that. We played a really good team, the eventual state champions, here in our gym, and we just had a poor shooting night. We just didn't make anything. We held them to the lowest amount of points they scored all year long. We just didn't score the basketball that day, and I think part of that was our youth and just the moment might have been a hair too big for us then. We're a year later, and we're a year older. I feel like we're a better basketball team, even with the injuries that we've gone through. And I think these kids are just hungry to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. We're ready to take the next step because they've worked to get to that point, and we're just excited about that opportunity.
Absolutely, and we can tell that the hard work is paying dividends. And congrats on a great start. Looking forward to the rest of the season and keep that 1-0 mentality going where you just keep it next game up. But congrats again on a great start. Can't wait to see the rest of it.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, sir.